Now, I am going to dictate a legal passage based on judgment of Citizens Court, Kolkata at the rate of 100 words per minute. Let's start. This is a judgment delivered by the Citizens Court, Kolkata in the matter of State of West Bengal versus Rakesh Banerjee, accused under sections 307 and 452 of the Indian Penal Code. The prosecution alleged that on the evening of 12th March 2024, the accused unlawfully entered the residence of the complainant Mr. Anirban Ghosh and attempted to cause grievous injury with a sharp weapon, resulting in serious harm to the victim's left arm and shoulder. The FIR was lodged at Amherst State Police Station within 2 hours of the incident. The accused was arrested on 13th March and remanded to judicial custody. The charge sheet was filed on 28th April 2024 and charges were framed on 15th June 2024. The trial commenced on 1st August 2024 and concluded on 20th July 2025. The prosecution examined 9 witnesses, including the complainant, 2 eyewitnesses, the investigating officer, and the medical officer from Arjikar Medical College. The defense examined 2 witnesses and submitted that the accused was falsely implicated due to a property dispute between the families. The complainant PW1 disposed that the accused entered his residence forcibly around 7:30 p.m. and attacked him with a kitchen knife. PW2 and PW3, neighbors of the complainant, corroborated the sequence of events and stated that they saw the accused fleeing the scene with a blood-stained weapon. The medical officer PW6 confirmed that the injuries sustained were grievous in nature and consistent with a sharp-edged weapon. The defense argued that the complainant had previously threatened the accused over a boundary wall dispute and that the injuries were self-inflicted. To frame the accused, DW1, a cousin of the accused, claimed that Rakesh was attending a family function in Howrah at the time of the incident. However, no documentary evidence or credible alibi was produced to support this claim. The court carefully examined the testimonies, medical reports, and forensic evidence. The blood samples found on the knife recovered from the accused residence matched the complainant's DNA. The CCTV footage from a nearby shop showed the accused entering the complainant's lane at 7:25 p.m. on the day of the incident. The defense claim of enmity was noted, but the court held that motive alone does not negate direct evidence. The eyewitness accounts were consistent and the medical findings supported the prosecution's versions. The court also observed that the accused failed to explain the presence of the weapon in his home and did not produce any credible alibi. In light of the evidence, the court found the accused guilty under section 307 for attempt to murder and section 452 for house trespass with intent to cause harm. The court held that the act was premeditated and executed with clear intent to cause fatal injury. The judgment reads, this court is satisfied that the prosecution has proved its cause beyond reasonable doubt. The accused Rakesh Banerjee is convicted under section 307 and 452 of the IPC. The injuries inflicted were grievous and life-threatening and the act was committed with deliberate intent. The court considered the mitigating and aggravating circumstances. The accused is a first-time offender and has no prior criminal record. However, the nature of the offense, the use of a deadly weapon and the violation of the sanctity of a private residence warranted strict punishment. Accordingly, the court sentenced the accused to rigorous imprisonment for 7 years under Section 307 and 3 years under Section 452 to run concurrently. The accused was also fined rupees 25,000, failing which he shall undergo additional imprisonment of 6 months. The judgment further directed the District Legal Services Authority to ensure that the complainant receives appropriate compensation under the Victim Compensation Scheme. The court emphasized the need for psychological counseling and rehabilitation support for victims of violent crimes. Before concluding, the court remarked crimes committed within the confines of one's home strike at the very foundation of personal security. The judiciary must respond with firmness and fairness to uphold the rule of law and protect citizens from such acts of aggression. The judgment was pronounced in open court and a copy was provided to the accused. The defense counsel requested time to file an appeal before the Kolkata High Court. The court granted 30 days for appeal filing and directed the jail authorities to ensure medical examination of the accused prior to transfer. This judgment as a reaffirmation of the principle that justice must be swift, evidence-based and sensitive to the rights of both victims and accused. The City Sessions Court, Kolkata, reiterates its commitment to fair trial and constitutional values. Stop. Thank you.